Welcome to my week 9 vlog of startup ideation for my Deakin unit, my Deakin wheel unit. This week was interesting because we're getting so close to our final pitch. So final pitch is next week. So this week we actually practice pitches. So we did got our whole slides done. So we basically this week have been working at home and in our own time have been working on our slides. So we started last week doing all of our style guides and creating logos and everything. And this week we started putting our idea and our product, our service, if that's what you call it, into a slide to pitch to investors basically. And we talked about what should be on the slides, how they should look at the beginning of the slides, keeping everything nice and simple. You want slides to be more something that are supportive, like backup dancers to the main show, rather than like there's too much information. So we talked about keeping it very consistent. So if you're using pictures and don't use clip art, we learned don't use clip art, but if you're using like graphics and everything, make sure they're the same art style across it. It feels consistent, it feels professional, the same sort of fonts, the same color schemes, similar but alternative layouts to keep it interesting and keep it really concise and short, not big blocks of text. So any text that we had on ours, we tried to keep to just one sentence if there was a block of text. Otherwise, we just had individual words that were up on the screen that we would read to with our speech. So we had our speech, a little bit of our speech done, but it wasn't fully done. So we kind of did have to improv a bit, but I actually think it worked out well because we got a good broad amount of feedback to really go off. So basically, I think our slide ended up having 10 slides, and we had our opening slide, which was just chattable with our logo. And then we began our speeches with each of us saying a one-liner of how we felt about socializing and the issue that we were targeting our product with. So that our issue was the struggle to make meaningful connections in a digital age. And then the main points that we had to hit across that were people stuck behind phones, people who are too scared to come out and don't know where to begin, and then with conversation, and then cross-cultural barriers. So we talked a lot about, from interviews, we found that a lot of we had language barriers and cultural barriers. So that's how we ended up pivoting our idea halfway through. So yeah, we all did a one-liner, and mine was, I feel that social interactions have become less impactful and meaningful with how chronically online everybody is. And then we all went down the line, and I went, well we're chattable, and we have a solution to these problems. These are all different perspectives. It was kind of trying to convey that we all had different perspectives of the same problem. We're all individuals, but we all have faced a very similar problem, and this platform is supposed to be a fun, creative solution for that. And then we went through what our product was after we talked about the pain points. So we went through what the product is, what our service was. We talked about our value proposition and a little bit of our pricing. So we had our subscription. So we had standard, which was just free, and then the premium. And then also we had another side of restaurants can pay to have their restaurant sponsored on our platform to be booked. And then then we just finished it off with just our final little spiel. And then the feedback we got from that was really good, but we needed to talk more about our pain points and why there's actually a problem there, and what consumers are actually facing, and what the day-to-day struggle actually looks like, to make it feel more to make it show that we're actually solving a problem, we're actually providing a solution. So that was interesting. And then I really wanted also to provide better mock-ups of the app. So going away from that, we need to add in another slide about the pain points, more so than we already had, because we didn't speak on them enough. And then I wanted to add in replace one of the slides that we had that had like a partial mock-up to a full 3-screen mock-up of each page of the app and how it will work out. So like homepage and feed, your profile, and then like a chat section. So that was the goals, to go away and work on that before next week. So we just said that we'd do what we can in regards to that together, and fixing up the PowerPoint and making little changes here and there, writing another section of the speech, and then I'd go do mock-ups, and we'd check in the week, and then we get ready for final speeches next week, which we have to come in our professional work year. So yeah, next week. I will see you next week.